Heary, happy Thanksgiving and welcome to this Thanksgiving special of mine. I am Outcast Killer, actually Mike for most of you people, but I'm here doing my Thanksgiving show. I figured I'd do it the day before. A lot of people are getting home off of their stressful work of the week, and I'm not, so I'm living the life over here at the beach and just not really giving a shit. But anyway, this is me, and here I am. I hope everybody's showing up. I got all streams going, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch right now. So I'm hoping that I can kind of keep up with any kind of conversations that may end up or may not come in. I'm not sure how this all works. If you guys could see everybody that comes in, or if I could see everybody, I'm not sure. Oh, here they all come. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, they're all coming in from Facebook. So I actually could see it. I don't know if the people could see it at the truck cross stream. Anyway, today I'm making Joy's favorite. Since I'm not going to be able to hang out with them for Thanksgiving, I thought I'd do this special. This is something that my grandmother and we used to do all the time, and it's the sweet potato casserole. And I don't know, I love the dish. I brought it to Joy and Ryan once, and they enjoyed it somewhat. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought we'd do this little special episode. You know, it's the Wednesday. I'm still going to do my Saturday stream. I think I'm going to be doing the California burrito. Not really sure. Or deep fried pizzas. So I don't know. We'll see what happens during the week. Anyway, it's delicious. All right, so they like it. Awesome. And it's weird because I'm getting like double comments. This technology is definitely not up to date. I'm just hoping that it scrolls. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, so what I did already, and you're going to see, and I already boiled the sweet potatoes. You got to boil them down for about 20 minutes or so. Get them nice and soft. I added a cup of milk into it already, and I blended it. I blended it up just for you guys so you don't have to sit there and listen to it. So as this thing's starting here, one thing I forgot. Get this out, and we'll get this going. We got to start making the stuff that goes into the sweet potatoes too. So I'm going to get this grill thing going over here, the oven, and I'm going to cut down and use 3/4 cups of butter, and we're going to start melting this butter for you guys. I know this is a little shiny. Now I could change this up, and this is going to be what you guys want. I mean, does that look any better, or is it too dark? I can't tell. On my screen it looks great. But I feel like I am cooking in the dark, honestly. So I'm going to give you guys a second to decide if I should keep the lights on or shut the lights off. As this butter is cooking down, I'm getting ready here. What do you guys think? So I'm wondering if the Twitch and the stream better on Facebook. It's better, so it's, I mean, come on, it's better on. Is that better on Facebook, or is it better that it's on? Brighter pick. Okay, so we'll go brighter pick. All right, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna go with that one. Anyway, so this is starting to melt down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what I did over here, and I'm gonna what I got right now is already the sweet potatoes. These things are all whipped up and ready to go. What I'm doing now is I'm gonna melt down my butter, and we're gonna add a few little things to it. and we're gonna see where this takes us. And then what's going to end up happening, I do have to bake this thing for about 15 to 20 minutes. And during that time, I'm actually going to make something I hated. Double eggs. I'm just not a big double egg fan. And I'm going to go for it, actually. I'm going to give it a try. I remember, these are things that are like, you know, as you're growing up, like with my family, we used to always do, you know, over my grandma's on my mom's side's house, and we always would make double eggs, sweet potato casserole, all that stuff. I don't even think we called it. We called yams with marshmallows at that point. And it's not even really yams. We used to do sweet potatoes, so I don't know what's the difference. Anyway, so I'm melting down some butter. Here we go. So first of all, what you're going to do into the butter, which I know this is hard to see, because I should have something to like block the light, but you gotta throw a little bit of brown sugar in this thing. And you're gonna get this all melted up. That might be a little too much. I'm gonna take some out and throw it away. It's probably a little bit too much, but it's probably okay. And because it's sweet potatoes anyway, and then you just really kind of want to get this thing going. Other than that, I'm gonna throw a little bit of honey in there. Just a little bit of honey. And a little bit of cinnamon, my favorite, and some pure vanilla. Super easy. Just, you know, you do what you. I haven't even opened this yet. You know, this is probably the most expensive part of this dish is this stupid vanilla. And you know, when I first moved here, my dad and my aunts actually. They all hit my dad up like, hey, when you go there, you got to go to Tijuana because you could buy really cheap vanilla extract. And the vanilla extract probably had cocaine in it. So I don't know. But just a little bit of that. Now, Joy thinks, somebody thinks I should be measuring, which, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know. I thought I did enough. So you get this all nice and going right here. Oh yeah, this is looking good. It's breaking down. What you should take out is the butter wraps. There's a butter wrapper in there. You can see that? That by itself just tastes amazing. Amazing. All right, so we're just gonna let that go for a second. And when that happens, I'm gonna dip this into the yams here. And what you're gonna use, I'm gonna actually, you can put a little bit of nutmeg in here too. I'm gonna spread that through the top here. And one other thing that I almost forgot was you gotta put some salt in there. And just a little bit of salt. See, living at the beach, the salt always clumps up, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Anyway, I'm gonna add just a little bit more milk in here. And then this is ready to go. And what you wanna do is make sure you get all this, right? You got to. So, it's gonna, just like that. Oh yeah, let's put all that in there. All right, that's beautiful. And I'm sorry, well, I probably could just stir this up. But I'm not sure. It's not going to be bad. Yeah. Probably could use less milk, but I think it's going to absorb it all really nicely. Yeah, it's taking it right up. And, oh yeah, that looks great. And you can shut the heat off over here. And what you want to do, forgot one thing here. You're going to crack an egg in here. Probably could use two, but I'm just going to use one. And get that all mixed up in there. That's a perfect, oh my god, this looks so amazing. I'd like to try it, but it has the raw egg in there. So that's why you actually have to bake this for 20 minutes because of that egg. I mean, honestly, it would be technically done, right? Yeah, you know, I did that before, definitely. Put the rice in the salt, and yep, that helps out. But I'm actually out of like salt, so that was my last little bit. So it gets clumpy at the end. Anyway, that's that. That's looking amazing. So you're gonna grab your pan. You don't have to grease it up or anything. Actually, I'm gonna need this again. You're just gonna push it right out here. And make that all, so there's a little bit of water in here, so that will all evaporate once you start baking this thing. And it's gonna come out great. And if it doesn't, then it's just too much water, right? Throw this in here. I got the oven going around 400 degrees. We're gonna do that for about a few minutes. I'm not really sure. Probably about 15 minutes. So you guys gotta hang in there with me for 15 minutes. I really think we should do, you know, a little Skype chat. I hope some of my family members actually show up on this. Doesn't look like it. Wouldn't expect them to. Anyway, oven's going, and now, and you know, one thing I really want to bring up is that don't buy this milk. And I know you guys will never find this milk. It's must be some kind of weird local, I don't know, man. It's just not good. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. But I don't know. So I started to make eggs, and once I went on this hard-boiled diet, actually with Pam, and we did the whole egg diet, and I ate so many eggs, I got sick of eggs. I never really wanted to eat another egg in my life. But what I have is I have some hard-boiled eggs already. I already made those up, so you can't see it because of the light. But anyway, I got some hard-boiled eggs. I messed them all up. I only got a couple really good ones in there, but that's step one. Step two is you get your egg yolks. You got my egg yolks here, and I should be using a wet bowl, and you probably can't see this either. There we go. Egg yolks. 3, I'm gonna actually add some mayo in there. Is what I hear. Some mustard and some paprika, and I never heard this except for Damien kind of just mentioned it to me. Is that you could actually use dill pepper or dill pickles chopped up. So actually, I'm gonna throw this in there to see if dill pickles actually work in there for me. Another thing that you should add, and I forgot about this. Where did it go? Where? Oh. Hold on a second. I swear. Oh no. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. Anyway, you don't need to put vinegar. That was nothing. That was just nothing. Bunch of pens. Just a bunch of pens that just fell. That's it. Nothing special. I didn't break anything. Oh my god. What did I do? Anyway, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Alright. Anyway. Hold on, I gotta fix this iPad, and it just all crashed on me too on top of it. That's awesome. There we go. It's back to normal. Wow, Jesus. Okay, so I got pens all over the ground. Whoops, let me get over here. We're getting our deviled eggs. Now, I like I said, I've never been a deviled egg fan, so I'm not sure if I'm even gonna eat one of these things. We'll see. And some paprika. So, the way I guess will happen is throw some mayonnaise in there. Did you just see that? That was nuts. Just squirted everywhere. That was stupid. What happened there? Hold on. A lot of technical difficulties on this show. And let me do this real quick. Alright. Maybe this will come out. Maybe it won't. I'm not really sure. There you go. That should be enough. A little bit of mustard. Dude, just wants to pour out. It's crazy. And then you just add a little bit of white vinegar. Now you probably should measure all this stuff too, I'm guessing, but I'm not going to. Uh-oh. That could get a little runny. That's not good. I can fix that though. I got a plan. So you just get this all Yeah, I've made it a little runny, but I think it's gonna be okay. Probably want it nice and light and everything, and if I really wanted to, I could probably fix it with a little bit of this. Let me do this. Just a little bit of flour mixed in there ain't gonna kill anybody, and that'll just suck up some of the water and absorb it a little. But yeah, that's gonna work. And that's pretty much it, I think. And then maybe a little bit of pepper. And mix that up too. And so now what I really want to do is I just want to make a couple, is what I'm guessing. Sorry, I was kind of really focusing it there. Right, I was just really into it, man. Just throw these in here, right? And like I said, I never did this before, so I'm not really sure how to do this. I'm just gonna say, it tastes okay. I mean, okay, so I'm only gonna do 3. And then, what I'm gonna do with the dill pickle, and throw that in there. So, just so I know the difference, right? I probably dill pickle should be good, right? So I just throw this right in there, and this one wants to go right there. So I hope everyone's going to spend some time with their families, or this time of year we can't do that because of the social distancing and everything else. So this is just kind of a family tribute. You guys are online here. Hopefully some of them show up. If not, no worries. Love them to death. Try to stay away from, loved ones. It's where it's spreading is what they're saying. It's actually when there's actually people at home. So wear a mask while you're at home? No, don't do that. But, just hold on tight, and let's just see where this takes us. Anyway, made this a complete mess, as you can see. But I have 3 of these with dill pickle and 3 of these with no dill pickle. So then what you do is you take a little bit of paprika, I guess. My mom or Chrissy, they were here, Linda. You guys, we used to do all this. One time I almost killed my family. I don't know if I actually killed them. I wanted to be in charge of garlic mashed potatoes. I learned about garlic. I was in college, and I was like, I'm making garlic mashed potatoes. So I brought these mashed potatoes, brought them home. It was Thanksgiving. I started making them, and I put, you're supposed to roast garlic, right, and break it down. I didn't know nothing about this, but I put 3 bulbs of garlic in a bowl of mashed potatoes, and we ate it, and oh God, we almost died. It was horrible. It was insane. They ate it though, I was very happy about that. I am probably missing some comments. I'm not really sure. Looks like we got a lot of people checking us out though. That's kind of cool. But I almost got them. That was my Thanksgiving dinner story. Yeah, that was the last time they let me make mashed potatoes. I bet you they let me start making some of the things now. Maybe. Because I'm getting seasonal practice here. I don't know if any of this stuff's ever any good, but I don't know. So right now we have the yams, canned yams, inside the oven cooking. Looking pretty good. We're at about 5:15 or 4:15 on there. The best part about putting that is we're almost getting to that part. Is me about to try one of these devil eggs. Now these things I was totally against. I hated them. I never even ate. I had one maybe once in my life. Back in the day, I just couldn't do it. Hoping my taste buds changed, and maybe I like them now. After that egg diet, I did lose 32 pounds, I think, at that point, which planning on doing all that again. Try to maintain it this time, but as soon as you get better times, happier times, all that good stuff, I'm sure I'll get there. But so right now, I'm going to try a regular one without the egg, or without the yolk, or without the pickles. So we'll go with this one here. just don't get it. I mean, it's not that it's not bad. I just don't get it. I mean, it's tasty, but the yolk and being weird and I don't know. Maybe it's because there's no crunch, and that's what I'm hoping the pickle might actually do. You know, like maybe the crunch will help it. I don't know. All right, so I'll go with round 2 here. I don't know. Why am I doing this? It's the crunch. The crunch from the dill pickle really helps, man. Thanks, Damien. That was pretty awesome. Wow. Yeah, the crunch definitely changes it up. I never would have thought. I'm sold. I kind of want to make those other ones, skip them out and put the dill pickle on there. I mean, I just added it on top of. But that's pretty good. That's damn good. Wow. All right. Well, thank you. That's thank you, Damien. That's cool. That worked out well. I just stepped on a pen and it fucking hurt. Anyway. It's weird. You should see like all the comments that are actually coming in. At least they're scrolling now. Couldn't get those to scroll. But I always see them twice because for some reason because of the streams. They're since I'm back for the house. I'm making them and spinach dish. Oh, that. You know, one thing you should look for, and I don't know the name of these, but you can look them up as like purple sweet potatoes. And I was thinking for that dish that we made with the eggs and the yam and everything else, this purple sweet potato, more or less, I forget the name of these things. Oh my God, they're delicious, man. We had some out in Hawaii, and they're really, really good, man. You just slice them up, put them on there, and voila. Just almost like you're making sweet potatoes. I almost thought about making sweet potato casserole with those to give it a try. I can't believe how many pens are on the ground. I don't know. Anyway, they're like everywhere. All right, so gonna be pulling this thing out of here in a few seconds, I'm sure. Oh yeah. And you can tell what happens is it starts a little bubbling, it kind of gets to there. So now I have all you guys' attention. Just going to take a little 5-second break right now, and just bear with me. And remember, like I said, this show is about family, people that you're not going to be spending your time with this time of the year when we're usually doing it. Everybody's a little more cautious with the rise of cases and everything like that. Everybody should hunker down and, you know, just blow this year off. Blow it off. It's not worth it getting people that you love sick. But and it's hard to come in from me because I know I traveled a little bit through all this and risked it, and you know, it was a risk. And I don't think it was really worth it. But anyway, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for that little intermission. Hope you enjoyed the pictures. Just messing around with the features, just having a good old time. Anyway, I think we're getting really close here on this casserole here. And we're going to pull it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. Alright, so I'm going to pull this thing out. And we are going to do the last step, which is going to take another 6 more minutes that you guys got to hang out with me. I'm just trying to get this done in a 30-minute show. It's a little tough, but boom. So as you can see, a lot of the water is kind of evaporating on this thing, and you can't, I don't know if you can see, but it's all bubbling around the edge. That means you got it at a great temperature, and it'll start firming up and everything else. The next step, if you have any kids in the house, always let them do the marshmallows. My grandma always let me do the marshmallows. Rest in peace, Grandma. Love you both. But, I do it because I want to do the marshmallows. That's why I even eat this dish, honestly. Now, the marshmallows just go in, just kind of like this. And you can never say that, when you did the marshmallows, Grandma always say, don't eat all the marshmallows, because what would end up happening, we wouldn't have enough, and then we would half of it, some of it would be missing. So we're always cautious. You'll always watch us to make sure we do not eat a marshmallow. You just never weren't allowed. Until after she was done, and then we were allowed to have a couple marshmallows. I remember some of the stuff that we used to go on my grandma's house, we always used to fight to see who was going to sit up between the grown-up tables, me and my cousin Chrissy. We were always right around that same age that we felt that we both deserved to sit up at the grown-up table. I think I finally let her just win, and I just sat with Grandpa on the bar. I remember that. So these things are nice and gooey, and you just kind of keep going through with these things. This is like the longest part of the process, really. Like, really boiling them, nothing. Putting them together, nothing. And you just keep throwing them in there. And now you've noticed I didn't do it all the way to the edge, because when this thing boils up, it's going to be everywhere anyway, right? I think that's looking great, man. So usually what I do is try to overpack it a little bit and see how the marshmallows kind of just start spreading out. And then just like that. Bam. Alright. So you just put this back in the oven, and now we're going to do this for about another 6 minutes or so. And you check it every 3 minutes, because marshmallows get a little crazy in the oven. So you don't really want it to, I'll miss you guys too on Turkey Day. We'll see what happens for Christmas. I have been applying for work. Had an interview. I think the recruiter kind of pointed me in the wrong direction on that one, so whatever. It wasn't meant to be. I think I'm just going to go with that theory these days. But I do have a lot more applications out there, and we're seeing what comes up. Not really sure. Don't really care either. I did get my passport this week after renewing it after 10 years. I'm very excited about that. Can travel to different countries, just fly away. We don't know. Fly to a country that allows you. That'd be cool. Italy. I looked into that. $3,000 though. Unemployment might not cover that. But other than that, anybody else have any plans this weekend? I just kind of want to know. I hope everybody's off. I do want to go to Italy, dude. Seriously. Tickets are cheap right now. The whole the whole thing was like for a 14-night stay for $3,000, and that was like at a 4-star hotel. And then you have to pay for food, right? So another $2,000. That's a lot of food. But I mean, for spending and bars and everything, I bet you could spend $2,000 easily. And they want people to go there. But you have to do the whole COVID You have to do the whole COVID background right now, and everything changes every day. So, it's tough. And there was actually 2 stops to get there. I did find an 18-hour flight though. Not too bad. Anyway, so this thing is looking good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the marshmallows are already starting to pop up. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and do double egg with the pickles. Oh my god. No, I wish my family was here. They could tell me if we ever put pickles on our deviled eggs. Because I don't think we did. I know I used to sit there and we eat dill pickles all day, right? And that and the olives, like we'd have a little tray of it as we were like snacking through the day of Thanksgiving dinner. But do we ever put, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are liking this. The whole dual stream. I do have my Middle Range Unemployment Cooking Show. It should be live there. I'm not 100% sure. It's on Facebook right now and Twitch. And what I do now is when I start to game, I just use Twitch. And then, so you guys don't have to get that. So, and if you guys are getting those annoying notifications that I'm online, on Twitch, there's a little button. You could shut that off. Like, I'm not trying to push that. Like, I want you guys to know I'm on so you guys can come over and hang out, which you guys never do, like, when I'm playing my game, which I understand. Like, you guys ain't gamers. But if you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, I'm down to play some games with you guys anytime. I'm on the PS4 system, but we're all playing Call of Duty, Rocket League. Kevin, wish all you the best up there in San Francisco. Crazy up there. With all this, he kind of pushed me over to get the streaming thing going also. And it actually is, we were both kind of talking about it. And now I can even honestly play music that would be fine to play with, I guess, that's copyrighted. So after I start going through their makeshift library, because it's a lot of new music that's not incorporated, if we go big, everybody gets money. I don't know what they do, but anyway, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. This thing is gonna look great. Oh yeah. 2 more minutes. I can smell the marshmallows. They're cooking, burning, melting. And I just made this because I'll eat it through the week, the next couple days. I am making a ham tomorrow. And I might not, I don't know, like what I do is usually when I'm in San Diego, since I don't really have any family here and really not too many friends, I have a lot of friends, but we play games. That's what we do. Anyway, I usually just do a California burrito, and I almost thought about doing a California burrito for Thanksgiving, and then saving this and kind of making a ham on Saturday, but that's lame, right? I don't know. So lame. So I'll probably end up doing a California burrito on Saturday's show. It's going to be quick and easy, just to get a stream in there. Why not? Let you know how my Thanksgiving goes. I am golfing on Thanksgiving with a couple of good friends. Looking forward to that. Oh boy. God, it's so close. I can probably pull it, but you gotta give it love, and that's what a lot of this cooking comes from, is love for it. I don't love it. I hate it. But no, I mean, you got it. Like, you got to put time into it. You got to caress it. You got to make sure the food is happy, right? If not, it's gonna be nasty, and you don't want nasty food. Give it time to cook. Give it time to rest. Just give it time, and that's all we really have. Try not to force anything this week, with your family members. Be careful when you're around them. This stuff isn't over yet, and it seems like the government's freaking out more than ever, so at least the media is. And you thought it would end after the election. Guess not, because it's going up, and they want us to give you even more, so I don't know. Anyway, this is good, and we're done. And this is going to come out voila. And and you probably can't see it, so we'll bring it up. Right to there. And that is scorching fucking hot. Yep. And that's it. So all that's left, and I don't know how I'm going to do this because that thing is still boiling. Just trying to figure out how to eat this thing. I'll put a little bit on a plate and let it cool down for a second. And we'll go from there. Do a dish, why not? Why not do a dish? And I hope this comes out as good as I think it could. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh my. There it is. And you have a bunch of goo. And Thanksgiving's not supposed to be like, oh my god, I'm watching calories, right? You gotta eat it, you gotta enjoy it, you gotta like it. I appreciate everybody kind of showing up. Got a few viewers on both platforms. That's pretty cool. Sorry about that noise. My kitchen's a mess. I'm a mess. This is a mess. The double eggs were pretty fucking good with the pickle. And we're gonna go ahead and see how this all got. Look at that. That's just way too hot. There's just no way. I will burn the shit out of. Especially with all the goo. Am I spreading COVID? Probably. Oh, I'm back in there. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. That came out pretty damn good. This is dinner. Just eating this. This is it. That and the double eggs. Would I do anything different? No. I would add maybe more marshmallows. A little bit. More. But no. I mean, that came out perfect. Consistency. I can't believe it. That's for grandma. It is a dessert. I mean, it is the dessert on the side of your plate because, sorry, I'm just thinking about this right now. Nothing else. It's quiet in there. Wow. See, my grandma never made it like, I don't think she did. I always think she did bare minimum of stuff, things like she never really added cinnamon. I mean, she just made her simple, and it was great. Like it was just so good. And then they kind of mess around with this. I mean, people put pecans in there. I guess that would be kind of good, or some chopped up stuff in there. I don't think I need it, but God, I can't believe I made this. It is a dessert. And the one thing I do recommend, if you do decide to try to make this, use the dark brown sugar. That'll give you that more caramelization that I'm getting out of that taste. That syrupy at the end, it just, oh, the goodness that just keeps going. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry I took an extra 4 or 5 minutes of your life. Actually, yeah, we took about 4 o'clock to 39, 10 extra minutes of your life. I do appreciate you guys. I hope everyone has a really happy Thanksgiving. This is amazing. Make sure your turkeys are out of the freezer by now and refrigerator. If not, you're in trouble. Hope you guys have fun. If you're deep frying, be careful. Don't set your place on fire. Remember, when you put the turkey inside the deep fryer, shut the freaking gas off. Don't be an idiot. Just don't be an idiot. Anyway, do check out Sam's The Cooking Guys. He used 3 different kind of turkey cookers: a deep fryer, air fryer, and an electric deep fryer. So you can check out his little whole 15-minute show. It was really good. I did go and try their Eats by Sam again. I mean, it was great, but you know they need a little bit more work. They're still working on the bugs, but they have a menu that you'll die for. Definitely check all that out. Thank you. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. If you're bored, feel free to comment, talk to me, whatever. If you need a recipe, ask how I do something. I'm here for you. If you need me to move, you need me to, wash your car, take out your trash, clean up your dog poo. I'm all up for these things. It's a new world. Anyway, thank you.